What once in a blue moon life transforming experiences are happening for you during this super full blue moon in the sign of Pisces? Stick around to find out. Hey, dreamy dreamers, welcome back to the Crazy Dreamer Network. My name is AJ, and let's hop right into today's reading. So today's reading is a pick a card on this life transforming once in a blue moon, full moon in the sign of Pisces, okay? We have 4 piles, pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Pile number 1, we have the Magician with our clear Topaz crystal. Pile number 2, we have the Wheel of Fortune with our pink rose quartz crystal. Pile number 3, we have the Moon with our Aquamarine crystal. And pile number 4, we have the Chariot with our Aventurine crystal. So I'll give you all some time to meditate on your pile selection. All right, dreamy dreamers, again, pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 1s, welcome back to your reading. So before we get started with your pile selection and your crystal, let's shuffle for your reading. If you all would like to skip this part, your timestamp will be in the description box down below. So let's begin. Clear, concise, accurate messages, Spirit. What life transforming energies are coming in for our pile number 1s during this super blue moon in the sign of Pisces? Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're gonna pick 2 cards here. Clear, concise, accurate messages, Spirit. What's coming in for our pile number 1s during this super blue moon in Pisces? Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 1s. What's coming in for them during this super blue moon in Pisces? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 1, Spirit. What life transforming energies are coming in for our pile number 1s during this super blue moon in Pisces? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now let's get our 10 card spread here. Clear, concise, accurate messages, Spirit. What is coming in during this super blue moon in the sign of Pisces for our pile number 1s? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's coming in for our pile number 1s during this super full moon in the sign of Pisces? Thank you, thank you, thank you. 5 more cards, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 1s. All right. Pile number 1s, let's begin your readings, my love. Okay, we're gonna leave that for the bottom. We're gonna do these 2, and we're gonna do these 3. Perfect. Okay, welcome back, pile number 1. So let's begin with your pile selection card. You all chose the Magician, card number 1. So I'm getting Master Manifester vibes, energies, you name it, pile number 1s. Some of you all might be life path ones as well. But what I'm getting is like, you literally have everything that you need in order to create your dream life, in order to manifest your dream life. And that is like the major theme that is going to be most pronounced during this super blue moon, super full blue moon in the sign of Pisces. Okay, I feel like Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, and I always get that biblical verse, the first shall be last, the last shall be first, right? So what I'm getting here is literally a full circle moment. Some of you all might be having like downloads or like almost like deja vu or reminiscence from like a past stage in your life where you've come full circle. And, you know, you could be having like a lot of signs and synchronicities about that, right? So again, I feel like spirit, God, source energy, your angels, ancestors, and guides, pile number 1s, are really directing you like you have everything you need in order to manifest everything you want in this lifetime, okay? Please excuse me. Again, you know, we have construction going on. So if you hear some noise in the background, just please forgive me because that's what it is, okay? So let's get into your crystal. So we have the clear topaz, and I'm going to read a little bit of what the clear topaz means from the Crystal Bible. So give me a second. It says, clear topaz aids in becoming aware of thoughts and deeds and the karmic effect that these have. It assists in purifying emotions and actions, activating cosmic awareness. In healing, clear topaz removes stagnant or stuck energy. Now, again, you all are almost like heading into the, not even almost, y'all are heading into the fifth dimension, pile number ones. Like, let's just keep it real, right? You all are clearing out stagnant and stuck energy. And like I feel like you could have even felt stuck like recently, and that has been cleared away, right? Maybe you have been inundating yourself with, you know, the things that you used to inundate yourself with, like lectures about the law of assumption or law of attraction, or like just bringing things back into your consciousness full circle, right? And I feel like it's helping. Okay. So of course, this is a beautiful stone that matches with this magician energy because you're cleansing your palette, your cosmic palette is what I'm getting, okay? But let's get into your reading, pile number one. So we have the heavenly body astrology, so let's delve in. Okay, so we have Capricorn. I love this for you, pile number ones. Ambition, realism, and methodical steps. So some of you all might be Capricorns, okay? Or, you know, Capricorn could be in your big three, or your North Node could be in your, your North Node could be in Capricorn, and you're really residing in your North Node right now. You're really being an ambitious leader who is taking methodical action-based steps to, you know, fulfill their wants, to fulfill their desires, to fulfill their dreams, right? You're not just resting on your laurels, so to speak, right? You're not just resting almost like in that feminine energy, just being totally like totally receptive. You're being receptive to what's coming at you, but also simultaneously you're taking actionable steps to fulfill those manifestations as well. Okay. So I love this. We have Pluto. So you're completely transforming. A lot of you all might be seeing butterflies a lot through signs and synchronicities in any way, shape, or form. You could be seeing butterfly tattoos, butterfly charms, butterfly amulets. The butterfly could be your animal or your insect totem, you know, but I feel like there is this out with the old and with the new energy that's coming in for you, and you're feeling reborn, you're feeling revitalized and energized, right? And some of you all could have, I know a lot of, depending on when you're born, I know a lot of us have Scorpio and Pluto in Scorpio or something like that, or vice versa. So that could be something that you are kind of like working through right now, is like this transformative energy. But what I'm also getting here is that you are really transforming into your higher self, into the person who you want to be. You're no longer waiting. You're no longer saying, okay, well, you know, when this happens, then I'm going to act like this. Then I'm going to feel happy. You're doing it now. You're transforming yourself in the now, right? And you're no longer waiting. So our last card here, we have Leo. Yeah, vibrant, energetic. You're feeling yourselves right now, right? We have self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. Yeah, y'all are in your creative bag right now. And I feel like what it is that you're doing, pile number one, is you are feeling okay to be who you are, right? To live in your truth, to embody who you know you're meant to be in this lifetime, okay? And again, you're not asking for permission. You're not asking for anything outside of yourself to provide for yourself right now, right? And you and spirit have this really symbiotic, co-creative energy within yourself, and it's really fueling your fire, pile number one. So I feel like a lot of you all are focusing on creative endeavors. A lot of you all are artists, creatives, right? You might have a really keen business acumen too. So you don't have to be a starving artist, so to speak, right? You know how to be an artist and be paid or fulfilled in that artistry and live off of that artistry, right? I feel like you guys are going like, you know, the starving artist thing is dying off, right? That's an old antiquated notion. You're able to thrive off of the things that, you know, fulfill you and make you feel good, right? So let's get into the Spirit Allies deck, okay? So we have card number 57, Sagittarius. Some of you all may be Sagittarius, or you could just be feeling very adventurous right now. You could be feeling like, you know, you are able to take risk, and, you know, you feel good in your skin when it comes to taking risk, right? I feel like a lot of you all are optimists, and you feel just, you know, inclined to see the world, like to see life as half full rather than half empty, right? Card number 57, so that's 12, again, with this Pisces energy, right? I feel like this Pisces energy is allowing you all to dream magnificent, huge dreams, right? And, you know, I always say on this channel, pile number ones, when you aim for the moon, you'll land among the stars. That's why it's so important to have big dreams and big goals, because you might not reach the ultimate of those goals, but you'll get damn near close to them, right? So it's good to place big emphasis and big dreams and big goals on what it is that you want, because you'll get more, 9 times out of 10 and more times than not, you'll either get to your aim or you'll be dang there close, right, to getting to what you want. So let's reveal the last Spirit Allies card. And we have card number 49, Aries. Yeah, a lot of fire energy too. We have literally Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So some of you all might be Aries or fire signs, but you are driven. You have a lot of fire energy that you are embodying, or that you're channeling, or that's just residing in you right now, okay? And for 9, you know, add that together, that's 13. That's the number of the goddess. So I have a feeling that a lot of you all are just really residing in who you are and your presence, right? Your presence is being felt times 1,000 right now. And, you know, you just have that fire lit underneath you, and, you know, you feel unstoppable. And I feel like for a lot of you all, pile number ones, you are unstoppable. There's nothing that you cannot do, have, or be right now. And I feel like you all feel that, and you're just going after what you want with gusto. Okay. So let's get into your tarot cards, pile number ones, and we're going to do the Celtic crossbred. Okay, so let's begin with the You Now Heart of the Matter. We have strength. Yeah, more Leo energy. So a lot of you all may have Leo highly aspected in your chart. Some of you all might have Leo in the 10th house, which has to do with like your public persona, your career, how you are publicly like identified in your career, or, you know, your outer facing appearance when it comes to the work that you do, okay? But also what I'm getting here with this strength energy is you have a lot of inner strength and determination, and you're able to tame your lower nature in order to facilitate these creations that you're trying to make manifest, right? And also what I'm getting is you have this control energy with you, because we have Aries here, and then we have strength, which would signify like wanting to have some type of inner control within you, and you are doing that. You know, you're able to really control and temper yourself right now, okay? So in the crossing energy / challenge position, we have the 5 of Wands with strife. I feel like you're sparring with the best of them. You're not letting anything get you down, or like I said in our last reading, muddy those purified waters within you, right? You're sparring, you're strategizing, you know, you're keeping up, pile number ones, okay? And I love this about your energy right now. You're really keeping up. You're really engaging with the action-based, almost like these action-based hunches that you're getting, right? Your intuition is telling you to take action, and you're doing it, right? And you're doing it well. So let's see in your conscious goal position. Yeah, we have the 4 of Cups with luxury. I feel like in your conscious goal position, it's almost like you're ready to indulge and have like a luxurious lifestyle more so than not. And I feel like that's coming to you. I feel like you're going to have so much abundance coming to you. It's almost like you're going to be asking yourself, oh my gosh, do I even have room for all this abundance? And the answer is yes, you do have room for the abundance. And I feel like you're really going to take your time out when it comes to really organize and plan on what you're going to do with the amount of windfall that's coming into you. You see how this young woman energy here has three, her hands are full, right? And then there's another cup coming to her. So, I feel like you're just catching your blessings right now, pile number ones, which is phenomenal. So in the unknown influence position, we have futility with the 7 of Swords. So you could just be feeling like, is what I'm doing even working? Are the things that, that I am working towards, is it futile? You know what I'm saying? But don't let these thoughts run away with you, because they're not the case, right? Your mind could be playing tricks on you a little bit right now because of all these astrological transits that's going on, right? Pile number 1. So keep that in mind. And I really love this because so far we have only one major arcana in this spread, and it's strength. So keep that inner strength, keep that inner resilience, and you're going to be smooth and steady. Like, you're going to get the things that your heart desires and requires from you. Okay. So keep moving forward. Don't let any of these thoughts, these dense thought forms, get you down, right? Because in reality, what you could be perceiving on the outside and could be kind of like permeating through your subconscious mind, they're just kind of like old triggers or old traumas that are coming out to the surface to be dealt with and to be removed once and for all. Okay. So everything that you're doing is of merit, and it's gonna move you forward. So don't think that whatever it is that you're doing is futile, because it isn't. Okay. So in the past influence position, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like you all could have came up on, some money or some material abundance or resources that really kind of added fuel to your fire here, that really kind of gave you a little wind beneath your wings, so to speak, and that really helped to facilitate you in your time of need, and help to not just facilitate you, but nurture people around you as well. And it's interesting, I'm getting like heavy emphasis on this oasis in the foreground, right? Pile number 1. So you all could be taking a vacation, or it could be vacation time, right? And I feel like for a lot of you, you guys could be manifesting a lot of big things in your life to the point where you've been all work and no play. And right now, Spirit is telling you play, right? Because when you're in this playtime, when you're in this childlike state of mind, then everything's just going to flow to you, right? Like this oasis here, it's giving me the Alchemist, it's giving me Fatima and Santiago, right? It's giving that storyline. So I feel like you're going to come into a position here where you're going to be able to travel, or going to be able to seek asylum in a oasis type state, right? To where you'll be able to let your hair down, you'll be able to creatively express your playful side, your freedom, and that's going to draw in more abundance in the things that you've actually been wanting in the now, right? It's going to draw that into you ASAP. Okay. So I feel that coming in strongly, pile number ones. Okay. So in the approaching energy here, we have the Star card, baby, wish fulfillment. Yeah. Whatever it is that you have been asking Spirit for, it's coming in. It's coming in probably more quickly than you would have assumed. Okay. And I feel like, again, look at this oasis again with this oasis. And it's probably going to come in when you are kind of like in a state of like leisure and relaxation, right? It's going to just drop into your lap, pile number 1s. During the pre-shuffle of the Spirit Allies deck, I kept seeing at the bottom of the deck Aquarius. So some of you all could be Aquariuses, or your Vedic chart could be Aquariuses, like your sun signs. But if not, what I'm also getting is that like you're going to have more of this fluidity, right? And this ability to alchemize and transmute your emotions in this really beautiful symbiotic and balanced way, to the point where like you're just manifesting with thoughts at this point through your feeling states, right? So you're not allowing your vibrations or your energetic states to dip any lower, that will delay your manifestations, if that makes sense, right? Like you're getting them in full right now, okay? And I feel like something with the mermaid here, it has something to do with your beauty as well. You could be accentuating your beauty right now, which is taking you to those higher heights as well, pile number ones, okay? So that was the past influence. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this was a past influence position. So I feel like there was a wish fulfilled. And because you were like in this state of beauty, internal beauty, and even, that projected on the outside, you made something happen very quickly, even unbeknownst to you at the time. Okay. So let's get into your approaching energy. Come on. We have the Hermit. I'm just getting vacation. You're about to go on like this spiritual pilgrimage to like this oasis. Pile number ones is what I'm getting. Or Spirit is calling you to go seek pilgrimage somewhere. Maybe you might go to India. Maybe you might go, maybe it might not even be that far, right? It could just be you're seeking asylum from within, right? But what I'm getting is you're going to hear the sound of the universe, especially with that large Om sign, with this Sanskrit on the walls. You're going to be getting the messages on the walls or the writings on the walls. Everything's just going to come to you, right? And you're going to really understand how wise you are and how much of an oracle that resides in you, okay? But I feel like a lot of you all could be going on this spiritual pilgrimage. It could be by yourself, or it could be with like a loved one, or someone really important in your life, and you're just going to take some time to like almost like reconnect with yourself. And while you're doing this, boom, everything's just going to fall into your lap, okay? And again, the Hermit is card number 9 in the major arcana. You could be going in the month of September as well, okay? You could be doing this in the month of September. So let's see. What did I do here? I am so sorry, y'all. This was your inner resource and talents. You are the oracle. You know what's up, right? You're able to go within. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So again, this was the approaching energy, the star. So I was right in the beginning, right? But yeah, this is your inner resources and talents position. You have this inner wisdom. You always know that, whenever I need to recharge and refuel, I go inward and I seek asylum and I seek wisdom from within, because I know through God and Spirit, I have the answers, right? The kingdom of God is within. So you always go back to the kingdom. But the channel that I just did still stands with, you might be going on like this spiritual pilgrimage, maybe to like an island or to an oasis with either by yourself or a very important person in your life, or a loved one or a friend or whomever, where you're just, these answers are just going to be downloaded within you like instantly, like as soon as you touch foot, right? Touch base on wherever it is that you're going, okay? So that's your inner resources and talents, pile number ones. So how others see you right now, we have the Ace of Wands, full of passion, full of inspiration. I feel like even just being in your presence is inspiring other people, right? You guys could be talking about your goals, your dreams, your ambitions, right? And I feel like you're just really on the right path, and you're giving other people the torch, right? You're lighting their torch and fueling their fire as well. There's so much fire energy in this reading. It's infectious, pile number one. So whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it, because you are really inspiring people as well. So keep going. I love this for you. Okay, so let's see. In your hopes and fears position, we have the Queen of Cups. So I feel like your hopes is to just really nurture others, to really be there, to really, be a compassionate soul and, a loving vessel, right? Again, some of you all could be water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or you're just looking to embody more nurturing, mothering, like kind, caring, compassionate energy towards others and towards yourself. Simultaneously, I feel like you don't want to deplete yourself by doing all that as well. You want to keep the balance, and you want to maintain a lot of energetic poise when it comes to the amount of, just a healthy balance of boundaries when it comes to pouring into others. and you want to do so when you're your fullest, right? So I see that for you as well, pile number ones, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna leave this here just because we're kind of running out of space in this reading. And then we have one more card, your outcome card. Whew, look at that, baby. What did I say? Windfall of abundance, pile number ones. We have wealth with the 10 of Pentacles. You're building a legacy. You are, claim this reading, pile number ones. Please write in the comments section down below, I claim this reading, because, and come back when the windfall comes. You know what I'm saying? Come back to the, give your testimony, come back to the comments and be like, y'all, look at what happened. My windfall came. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Because you're building something here. You're making manifest, especially with the Star of David, right? On, this tree, right? You're creating this family tree with like you or a loved one or a spouse, or this could just be embodying, you know, the masculine and the feminine energy that resides within you, pile number ones. You're making this legacy. You're creating this legacy for lineages to come. And I feel like there's just going to be a windfall of abundance coming in for you during this Pisces full moon, this blue moon, right? That only a miracle like this could happen once in a blue moon. So please claim this reading, pile number ones, because it's definitely for you, my loves. Okay. So I'm going to put this card in the center just because we're running out of space, but we have one more card, and this is from the Divination of the Ancients Oracle. So let's reveal it. And we have Spells Alchemy. Okay. This is giving more Sagittarius energy, and everything you're touching is turning to gold. So never forget that. And I feel like your words create worlds. This is connected to another reading that I just did for you all, pile number one. So if you remember that reading, go back to it and re-listen to it and really focus on it. But I feel like because your directive is so sharp and you're so on point, you're literally alchemizing your life. You are the alchemist. Go and listen to the Alchemist too, because we had a few references to the Alchemist in this reading. So you're about to, what is it? Your own personal legend. You are manifesting your own personal legend. You are Santiago, male or female, and you are finding and cultivating your own personal legend on earth as it is in heaven. Okay. So realize everything that you touch turns to gold. Your words create worlds, and you're manifesting your dream life in the now. Okay. Beautiful reading. We're still not done. I'm going to pull some charms for you guys, and I'm going to roll the astro dice to end your reading. So let's begin. So tell me, I just got these astro dice. They're so cute. And tell me how y'all want me to do it, because I'm just going to, you know, shake them up in this bag and roll them gently, and I will just kind of see what comes up. Okay, so let's begin. Let's roll them gently here. So let me put, we have the 8th house. Okay, endings and beginnings. This could have something to do with inheritances. Okay, you could inherit some money. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know why I can't pronounce inherits some money or something, right? And then we have, my bad, that was Jupiter. So we have Jupiter in the sign of Taurus. So this Jupiter in Taurus right now could really be like something very prevalent for y'all, and it could be really manifesting great things in y'all's lives. And with the 8th house, I feel like, again, out with the old and with the new, you all are bringing something new into the foreground, and it's because you've transformed yourself. You realize, look, the things that I was once doing, I can no longer do them if I want to succeed, right? Or if I want to, you know, manifest my dream existence, I can't be with the BS anymore. So I feel like a lot of you all are coming into just understanding that, you know, you're coming into your own understanding of that, and, you know, you're doing away with what no longer serves you, pile number ones. Okay, so let's get some charms. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number ones. What life transforming changes are coming in for pile number ones during this super blue full moon in the sign of Pisces? Here, clear, concise, accurate messages. Okay. So these are the charms that, you know, are coming out. Interesting. Okay, so this is connected. I'm getting Cinderella slipper, right? y'all are princesses, queens, princess something. We have a more love is in the air, okay? Some of y'all are really passionate in finding your love, okay? So this windfall could happen in the winter, okay? Some abundance could just be like pouring in during the winter, or winter is significant, okay? And then we have the tree of life, okay? And look at that, okay? The tree, sorry. And then we have this wealth tree. Y'all are building a money tree, okay? We also have a leaf here. So this could be, you could have two forms of abundance coming in, one in autumn and one in winter. And then we have, oh my goodness, how beautiful. We have this unicorn. So if you all were seeing unicorn semblances or any of these semblances, this is your sign. This is your reading, pile number ones, okay? So yeah, that's all the time that I have for you, my lovely dreamy dreamers. I'm gonna put these charms here. Give me a second. I know y'all probably are not going to be able to see them from down here, but again, I love you all so much, my dreamy dreamers. If this reading resonated with you, if you like this reading, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. If y'all are interested in a beautiful one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The link to this journal will be in the description box down below. This is what I was doing the Celtic Cross reading on too. It has the spread, so you guys could follow along, if you get this journal, which you should, because it will help to increase your intuition by writing down the readings that you give to yourself, the readings on this channel, and the readings that you might give to your clients or your friends and family. Okay, so this journal is costs $22.22. It's on Amazon, and Amazon will ship it straight to you wherever you get your shipments at. Okay, so with that being said, pile number ones, I love you so much, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number twos, welcome back to your reading. So you all got a card that came out during the pre-shuffle, so I'm gonna keep it for you. But before we get into your pile selection card and your crystal, let's shuffle for your reading. For those of you all who would like to skip this part, your timestamps will be in the description box down below. So let's begin. Clear, concise, accurate messages, Spirit, for our pile number twos. Life-transforming messages during this super blue full moon in the sign of Pisces for our pile number twos. Okay, got one right here. Boom. Clear, concise, accurate, life-transforming messages happening for our pile number twos during this super full blue moon in the sign of Pisces. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Clear, concise, accurate messages coming in for our pile number twos. Okay, you guys got 3 cards. I'm taking them. I was only going to pick one from this deck, but hey, Spirit has said otherwise, so I'm listening. Okay, clear, concise, accurate messages, Spirit, for our pile number twos. Life-transforming messages happening for our pile number twos during this super full blue moon in the sign of Pisces. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Clear, concise, accurate messages, Spirit, for our pile number twos. Life-transforming messages for our pile number twos during this super full blue moon in the sign of Pisces. We're going to take this one and this one. Let's go, pile number twos. Very clear and concise messages, and I'm here for it, okay? So let's proceed. Oh gosh, I don't know which one. I'm going to say this one. We're going to keep this separate because I'm going to say this was the message that came out. Yeah, that was a message that came out during the pre-shuffle. So I'm curious as to what it is, and I want to keep it separate so I don't confuse the two, okay? So let's begin pile number two. So you all got the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So something shifting in your life. You're probably feeling a massive shift going on right now. And I feel like luck, destiny is on your side. I feel like you are walking in alignment and are very in tune with your destiny right now, pile number 2s. And this is card number 10. So this is like the midhaven of the major arcana, right? So I feel like some of you all are literally like in the midst of a awakening and of just full and total alignment of your destiny. And you know, God, spirit, source energy is totally on your side and is making manifest, right? So the Wheel of Fortune is also governed by Jupiter, I believe. So a lot of luck, a lot of blessings, a lot of good tidings are pouring into your life right now, whether you know this or not. And it couldn't have come at a better time, pile number 2s for you, I feel like, because I feel like you've been feeling a shift and you have been wanting and needing a shift as well. And this could be in love and in self-love and in just like perpetuating a lot of nurturement within you as without, if that makes sense, especially with this rose quartz crystal here, okay? But let's get into your reading, like full throttle. I'm just ready to kind of like dive into your reading. So I feel like that's also a message from spirit, wanting to just get these blessings to you as soon as possible as well. So let's get into your astrology with the Heavenly Body Astrology deck for more clarity. Okay, so let's begin. Yeah, we have the 4th house and it says cultural and family roots, home, peace, and comfort. So again, a lot of you all can feel like you're nesting. You all could be just super in love and just super in this state of like abundance and love and nurturing and kindness, right? So a lot of you all could be Cancerians as well, or have like this like, maybe there's something going on with this Cancer motherly energy within you that wants to nest or that wants to nurture something. And you could be thinking about family and cultural lineages and roots completely different than you've ever thought of, right? That could be coming up a lot, and that is in alignment with your destiny, okay? So let's begin. Okay, yes, we have Taurus energy with trust, patience, and sensuality. So I feel like a lot of you all, I don't know, is Jupiter still in Taurus, or is Jupiter, well, I think Jupiter might be entering the retrograde in Taurus, and I think that could be the last retrograde. I could be completely wrong, pile number 2, so don't quote me on that. Do your own research. But what I'm feeling is the sensuality mostly, right? And you have trust in what it is that you're building with your family or with another person, and it's because they're a part of your soul tribe and they're a part of your lineage. A lot of you all could be feeling very beautiful, very sensual, very seductive right now, but you're trusting the process. You could be feeling very much so in your hyper femininity and in your divine femininity. And I feel like spirit is like, trust that, right? And especially with the rose quartz, it's a rose quartz, right? Rose quartz has a lot to do with love. And we have this like blossoming roses coming out of this like half dead, half full heart. So, you know, let's gain more emphasis on what this could be about with this Taurus energy, right? So we have the moon, okay? So it says satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. Yeah, you're feeling like nesting right now. Like this is like the vibe. Some of you all can be Cancers or Pisces or water signs, but you're feeling this Venusian energy here with this Taurus energy. You're feeling loving, kind, compassionate, sexy. I feel like you just want to stay home, like cozy energy. I'm getting Beyonce's Cozy song for those of you who know or understand that, right? So I'm getting like, you know, you're cozy in your skin, you're comfortable with who you are, you're becoming more comfortable with who you are too. And I feel like that's one of the most life transforming energies that's coming into your vortex during this super full moon in Pisces. It's almost like you felt like you might have never gotten to this place, right? Like even for those of you all who like never wanted to have children or never, you know, thought of yourselves as mothers, right? Because we're getting Empress energy right here with this Taurus energy. So I feel like you could be reconsidering that, or even fathers, right? Maybe you never saw yourself as fathers or anything like that, but you're like reconsidering everything because you're trying to satisfy your emotional needs and others, right? So that's very interesting. But let's proceed with the Spirit Allies deck. And I believe this was the one that fell out during the pre-shuffle. So let's see. Yep, it was. We have card number 21 with rainbow fluorite. So I'm getting the world energy here too with card number 21. So I feel like there is this like sense of integration that's happening within you finally, right? And that's why you feel very cozy and comfortable in your skin. I feel like a lot of y'all are very focused and could be like taking classes, courses, just other things to really like expand your consciousness and expand your education as well. Because I feel like I'm getting Hierophant energy too here with this Taurus cards, because you all are like spiritual teachers and you're wanting to learn how to cultivate your knowledge to the best of your ability, so that when you are teaching, so that when you are passing down wisdom, you're passing down the right wisdom and the right knowledge, okay? So I just feel like you all have been very focused on and driven, right? With that motorcycle in the background, very focused and driven in regards to what it is that you're doing. But I'll give you more clarity with more emphasis from the guidebook with this rainbow fluorite, because I love this crystal. I actually need a rainbow fluorite for myself, so that I'm taking that with me as well. So let's reveal the next Spirit Allies card. We have card number 30 with Kava Kava. So I do need to get more emphasis on this herb because I'm not too familiar with it. But look, card number 21, 2 and 1, that's 3. And then we have card number 30, 3 and 0, that's 3. So I feel like there is this emphasis on the number 33 and the master teacher, which is, you know, the master number 3 or 333. So you guys could be seeing 333 a lot, or the number 33 a lot, which could signify Christ consciousness as well as ascension, right? As well as being able to have been through enough experiences in life to where now you can teach from those experiences, okay? So let's gain more clarity on this card number 21 with rainbow fluorite. And it says, meditation is an important part of my spiritual journey. And it says, blends of green, purple, and deep blue make this crystal stand out amongst the rest. When held up to the sunlight, the individual colors stick out even more. And with each turn of the hand, a new pattern can be found. So the journal prompt is, what is the best way for me to incorporate meditation in my practice? So a lot of you all, could be meditating on like a solution, or just be meditating more, and Spirit is asking you to get in this very meditative state, because I feel like that's a part of your destiny, right? Teaching, being a conduit of higher wisdom or higher teachings, right? Spiritual teachings. And when you manifest, you're able to really transmute those energies in a very beautiful, symbiotic, like the best way possible, especially with that grounded energy of Taurus here, okay? So let's see card number 30 with Kava Kava. I am grounded. Boom. What did I say? So it says, oceans away, there lies a plant whose history is rooted deep in the sacred rituals of indigenous island cultures. Kava Kava, with its wide-brimmed leaves, has been used in ceremonies and embodies a spiritual practice of grounding. So with meditation and this herbal Kava Kava, Spirit wants you to ground your spiritual knowledge so that it can best be recognized and heralded and absorbed with other people, because that's a part of your destiny, is to be this spiritual teacher, pile number 2s. And it says, how can I make grounding a priority in my practice? Through meditation. Okay, so boom. So let's get into your Celtic cross spread. We're going to do 10 cards, and I will be using the Celtic cross spread that is in our beautiful Crazy Dreamer Tarot Journal. Go cop yours today on Amazon. Okay, so let's get into it. Pile number 1s. We have in the You Now Heart of the Matter position, Dominion with the Two of Wands. You're on the right path. Keep going, okay? Don't you dare stop, okay? You could be planning a lot. You could be organizing your time a lot. You could be delegating as well. And look, my refrigerator just started running, so that's definitely a sign. But I feel like, you're on the right course, pile number 2. So whether you've been wondering or contemplating on, am I on the right course? You are, so keep going, okay? You have a lot of power and resilience and dominion over yourself, and you just want to keep that energy up, okay? And I feel like you're going to. So let's see. In the crossing energy / challenge, energy, we have the Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like this is what you're working with, is staying grounded. We basically have two Taurus energies, right? And I don't even feel like this is a challenge for you. You are literally on the right path, and the way forward is through meditation. Whatever, however meditation means to you, right? That could be through literally sitting cross-legged, like literally getting in tune with spirit, focusing on your breath, doing breath work while you're simultaneously like in this like keeping your spine erect position, and you're just meditating with the earth, right? Or that could be mindful meditation, that could be anything, but it's going to keep you on the right course. So that's what I feel like you are really doing right now, is being in this teacher mode, this meditation mode. And what I'm getting is that your course, your destiny, has a lot to do with spiritual teaching, and teaching like from the super conscious as well. Like, you all pile number twos are really in tune with your conscious, your subconscious, and your super conscious mind. And people really come to you for spiritual advice and counsel, okay? So let's see. With the conscious goal position, we have the Princess of Cups. I feel like you all are here right now to embody like this very fun, very lighthearted, laissez-faire, carefree energy, right? And what I'm also getting with this princess holding this tortoise, kind of offering it to this dolphin, and I'm getting the dolphin is like the intellect, right? Is like the intelligence. That mind is racing. That mind is moving a mile a minute. And with that princess offering this tortoise to this dolphin here, is saying, hey now, slow and steady wins the race. We don't have to be too heavy right now. We don't have to, be too much in a rush. Let's just chill. Even with this Hierophant energy, this Hierophant energy is under the Bodhi tree, relaxing, right? For the most part. And look, they have a baby on their shirt, which would, to me, signify manifestation, right? Especially with the Star of David, or that 5-pointed star, 6-pointed star, excuse me, there, right? Which would signify manifesting. So again, I feel like spirit is just allowing you to realize, hey, take it slow, take it easy, because you're going to get there. As long as you're continuously planning ahead and you are doing, your due diligence when it comes to being in that meditative state and taking a meditative approach, you're going to get there. Okay. Period. Pile number twos. Okay. So continue to meditate. You don't have to rush into things, because the things that you want, they're not going to escape you. They're for you. They're just going to be constant drivers in your life. Okay. So in the unknown influence position, we have the Emperor. Exactly. So I feel like a lot of y'all could have a lot of Aries in your chart. So that's why you're like, go, go, go. You could have a lot of fire energy, but also you could own a business, right? Maybe you own a spiritually based business. Maybe, you're looking to build your empire. So that's why, one side of your brain is like, no, let's go. Let's put the fuel to the fire. Like, let's freaking go. Let's, continue this pace that we're at so we don't lose momentum. But the other side of you is like, I don't have to do all that, right? I can build the life of my dream and my legacy through the equilibrium of the yin and the yang, of doing and then receiving, right? Of doing and then not doing, right? So that's what I'm getting here too, is a lot of you all could just, be business owners, or be very autonomous, or, just have this fire lit beneath you right now to the point where you just want to go, go, go. But spirit is also kind of challenging you at this time to, remain in this meditative state, because it's almost like spirit wants to test you on how much faith you have in regards to balancing out your giving and receiving. Like, okay, we know that they know how to give, we know that they know how to do, but can they receive as much as they give, if that makes sense. So that was the unknown influence. So let's get into the past influence position. Yeah, we have the 9 of Cups with happiness. So I feel like you all have attained a certain amount of satisfaction in life, and you know how to be happy. It's like, you feel satisfied with your life, right? In this past influence, and a desire or manifestation could have really blossomed into fruition for you, pile number twos in the most recent past. And so like you're still kind of like going off that momentum as well, right? You're still going off that, how can I put it, that adrenaline rush is what I'm getting here. Cause like this person is skipping, like they're walking on water. That's how happy they are. Like they're able to walk on water because their happiness is like preceding them, right? So I feel like there could have been a really beautiful manifestation coming to that came to the forefront for a lot of you all, pile number twos. And, you know, you're still like reeling off of that win, right? That success. So let's get into your approaching energy. We have Valor with the 7 of Wands. Yeah. So I feel like you're playing defense right now, right? You're sparring with the best of them. You are wanting to continue to keep up. And I feel like, you know, even if you feel like you have to go at it alone, you're standing up for yourself. You're standing up for your conviction. You are, again, sparring with the best of them. You're playing with the best of them, right? And I feel like you could feel like maybe there's a lot coming at you all at once, but you are equipped and you are ready to get what's rightfully yours. You're not going to be taken down without that proverbial fight, okay? And you have a lot of valor, and valor is like, you got heart, you got, you know, you're up for the challenge, you're up for whatever comes at you, period, even if you have to spar alone. And I just feel like, you know, you're in it to win it, pile number twos. I love that energy. So let's see what your inner resources and talents are. We have the King of Swords. You're sharp as a tact. Okay, you are sharp as a tack, pile number twos, and don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. And you go with the gusto. You go after the things that you want. You're very intelligent. You're very swift. You're very cunning. You're very witty, and you're very direct in your approach. Okay, some of you all might be air signs, Gemini, Libras, Aquariuses. Even if you're not, you have that type of mind. You have that type of intellect. Okay, and I feel like it's interesting because in this deck, this card seems more of like the Knight of Swords, but it's the King of Swords. So I feel like you're a master strategist, right? You know what to do and how to do it and where to do it. And that is a talent and resource. But I feel like Spirit is challenging you on that talent and resource right now, because Spirit wants you to know, okay, yeah, you know how to go out and get it, but can you relax? You know what I'm saying? When I tell you to relax, can you kind of keep it slow and steady when I tell you to keep it slow and steady? Can you do that? You know, so that's kind of like, that is what is being like what Spirit wants you to do. Like, you don't have to just go. You can rest and still get exactly what it is you want out of life and more. Okay. So let's see. Card number 8 is how others see you. Science, 6 of Swords. So people see you as very analytical, very smooth, very calm in your approach. You know what to do, when to do it, and you know what to say, when to say it. And I feel like people feel like you're also very learned, right? With the rainbow fluorite is all about concentration and focus. So people feel that you're very focused and determined on what it is that you want, right? And people see that that's, you basically, you know how to go towards the things that you want, and you know how to focus when it's called for. Pile number twos, you definitely know how to focus. You definitely have like the eye of the tiger is what I'm getting, right? Just that sheer focus and determination. Nothing can steer you off your path when you're, you know, when you're working, when you're driven, when you're doing, right? So in your hopes and fears position, we have indolence with the 8 of Cups. So I feel like you hope to let things go, to move forward towards your successes, to move forward in your life graciously, right? And it's interesting because we have the 9 of Cups in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the past influence. And the hopes and fears, you're hoping to let go of something, right? That is said and done with, right? To move to your 9th cup, right? But it's interesting because in the past influence, it's like you got this wish fulfillment, but it's almost like you're maybe fearing like, am I going backwards? But you're not. It's like now you're onto your 10th cup. You're onto that happy life, happy family life that, you know, like your Nine of Cups has always been within you, right? Has always been around you. And I'm seeing 2222 on the clock. So, and this is pile 2. So that could, you know, mean a lot for some of you all. But what I'm getting here with this indolence is like, you're ready to move to your 10th cup. Like, you already have your Nine of Cups. So it's almost like this portal is opening, this gateway is opening as a sign of rebirth, to where, like, because you already innately have this 9th cup within you, this wish fulfillment, this, you know, satisfaction, you're jumping ahead, you know? And I feel like you're hoping to leave whatever you need to leave behind in order to, like, almost like have a cheat code and, you know, get to that 10th cup. But also simultaneously, you're fearing like, you know, am I going backwards? And you're not going backwards. You're being propelled forward. Pile number 2s, at least that's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's display your last card with the outcome position and the Prince of Swords. And I brought up the Prince of Swords. Okay, so I'm feeling like, you know, you're moving with speed towards something. And it's interesting because this Prince of Sword reminds me of the Chariot card. And it's interesting how this deck is the Sun and Moon tarot deck, because this reminds me of the Chariot card. So you're definitely claiming victory. You're definitely moving forward to something. And I feel like the Prince of Swords is just Speedy Gonzalez from, I think, Looney Tunes. Those who know. But you're speeding towards your success. And, you know, with this eagle emblem here, you're leading the way. You're leading the way, and you're not letting others get in your way. You're just moving towards your utmost success and your glory right now, pile number 2s. And I'm just completely getting the Chariot energy. Like, there's no doubt about this. Okay, so there's a victory you're claiming with your name on it, and you're moving with the gusto. You're not even giving yourself time to slow down. Like, you'll slow down after you claim this victory, period. So I love it. I love it so much. Okay, so now let's finish off. And I'm curious because y'all got 3 cards. I was only going to pick one for you. So let's, you know, get more insight into what this life transforming energy coming in for this super full blue moon in the sign of Pisces. Yeah, a lot of mental energy. Okay, a lot of mental, you know, sword suit energy. Okay, a lot of air sign energy. We have phrenology with certainty. You're certain about something, okay? And your guides are telling you, listen to your guides. This is why Spirit wants you to slow down a little bit. This is why Spirit wants you to slow down a little bit, pile number 2s, because Spirit wants you to hear. And I'm getting this halo. I don't know why. I'm closing my eyes right now. I'm trying to, like, channel the utmost message from Spirit, and I'm just seeing this halo, like, for some reason, right? So your guides are around you, and they want you to get still for at least a moment. It doesn't even have to be that long. It could be like 5 minutes a day, so you can hear them correctly, you know? So you could hear the fact that, no, I am not going backwards. I am being propelled forward, because you're very certain about something, and keep that certainty. But Spirit wants to tell you something very directly right now. So if you can find time to still your mind in whatever way that helps you, that could be just through holding a fluorite crystal. That could ground you enough to just still your mind. And you're like, bet, I got the answer. Boom, right? That's all I need. So we have thunder and lightning with power. Yeah. Spirit also wants you to realize that you have a lot of power within yourself, and don't negate that, right? I feel like you feel full force power within you right now, and you're feeling the endowment of, you're taking your power back too, is what I'm getting with thunder and lightning, right? You're taking your power back too, maybe from someone or something that you felt like maybe possessed it for far too long. Okay, let's move this card a little up. And then our last card, we have dreams with incubation. Okay, so you know what I'm getting? I'm getting DNA activation with incubation. I feel like you're getting a lot of dreams. Spirit is talking to you, like, from different parallel realities, like different worlds. Spirit is speaking to you through dreams right now. So if you have a dream journal, even if you have your own Crazy Dreamer Tarot journal, you can use this as a dream journal. Get creative with it and maybe pull a couple cards when you have your dreams, like just to decode them more, to give you more information, maybe that you can't decipher from yourself. But yeah, your dreams are coming into fruition very quickly, okay? And I feel like spirit and your God, spirit source energy, and your spirit guides are really wanting you to realize that right now. Pile number 2s, okay? This was a very deep reading, and it's very ancestral, and it's very much beholden to a part of your destiny, and your dreams are coming true during this full moon in the sign of Pisces. So get ready, pile number 2s. And I know you all are. You're racing to your dream. You're chasing your dreams right now, okay? So let's get into it. So I'm about to roll the astro dice for you all to get more clarity on this reading. Clear, concise, accurate messages, life-transforming messages for our pile number 2 spirit. Oh, whoa. Okay, y'all seen how that's been. We have the first house with Aries, and I believe that's... Crap, what is that? Give me a second. That could be like a north node or something. Give me a second. Hold on. I got that answer for y'all. Give me a moment. Here we go. Is that Mercury? What is that? Is it Uranus? No. I gotta find out. First house in Aries. So Spirit is really talking. Hold on, let me just show you all these. We have Aries, and then we have the first house. Aries, first house rules Aries, or vice versa, right? So there's a heavy emphasis on slow down and focus on yourself right now. So give me a second, because I'm about to see what planet that is, or what node that is. Let me get my tarot Bible real quick. Thank you all for your patience, my love. So hold on. I got it right here. We have, I believe, this is Neptune. Yeah, but let me make sure, because I could be wrong. Give me a second. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to try to cut this out so I don't leave y'all hanging. Yeah, that's Neptune. Hangman energy. That's Neptune energy right there, pile number 2s. So dreams, again, your dreams are being fulfilled. Saturn energy, Neptune, the hangman, okay? But yeah, Aries in the first house, focusing on yourself right now and focusing on your dreams right now is being highly emphasized in this reading, pile number 2s. That's trippy. Okay, so let's proceed. Let's move forward, and we're gonna pick some charms for y'all. So let me put these astro dices here. Hopefully you guys can still see them. But we're gonna pick some charms for you all, and tell me if you guys like this. I really feel more connected with you guys, and it's bringing out the fun back into these readings with, you know, incorporating these charms and astro dice. So let me know in the comments below if y'all like this. So clear, concise, accurate messages, Spirit. Last messages to end off our pile number 2's readings for, you know, life transforming energies and messages coming to them during this full blue moon in the sign of Pisces. Okay. Thank you. There we go. Okay, more love. Yeah, Pisces loves. Okay, so we have love with the arrow and the arrow through the heart. So y'all could just be lover girls, lover boys. Okay, so I'm gonna just do this one by one so y'all can see. We have Hogwarts Express 9 3/4, King's Cross Station. So I feel like a lot of magic is happening in y'all's life right now with the Hogwarts emblem. Okay, we got the elephant here, protection, intelligence, abundance coming in, wisdom, okay? You could be feeling very wise. We have the Hamsa, I think that's what it's called. So more spiritual emblem, so more protection. You guys are protected, so you don't have to worry or fear about anything. We have the star with the tree in it, okay? So that tree of life emblem is coming out, and I feel like you're protected. Your dreams are protected too with the star. We have I love you since 2003, okay? Heart. I don't know if y'all could read this. I love you since 2003. So maybe 2003 might be significant to some of you all. We have this flower. So I feel like y'all are blossoming and blooming right now during this time. I don't know what this is. It looks like a sun within a sun star. So that could be like that Leo energy or something. We have more elephants here. So you're very wise right now. Your wisdom is like peaking, and the protection and the abundance that's coming out for you all. Pile number 2 is something magnificent. And then we have the owl right in the center. So more wisdom, more wisdom, intuition. Okay, Athena energy. And then look, we have this beautiful, like Jesus-like, Christ-like guardian angel here. So I feel like this could be Archangel Michael here helping you out, or this could just be your guardian angels letting you know that all is well. Everything is working out for you all. Pile number 2s. There's no need to worry, no need to fear. You're protected, you're guided, you're loved, you're cared for, you're safe, okay? And you're wise, you're abundant, you're getting everything that life has in store for you and more, okay? So yeah, pile number 2s, that was surely deep. I'm just gonna leave your charms here for now. Give you more charms. Okay, and we have this owl. We're going to just leave your charms here, and I love you so much. Pile number 2s, if you like this reading, if it resonated, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages here, from the messages provided here today. If you are interested in a beautiful, stunning, one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The link to this journal will be in the description box down below. Again, I was using the Celtic cross spread, you know, for our Celtic cross reading. So if you all would like to use that too, yeah, link is in the bio. Link is in the description, excuse me. It's $22.22 right now, and Amazon will ship it straight to your house, pile number 2. So I love you so much, and until next time, I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 3s, welcome back to your reading. So before we get into your pile selection card and your crystal, let's shuffle for your reading. Those of you all who would like to skip this part, your timestamp will be in the description box down below. So let's begin. What life-changing energies are coming in for our pile number 3s during this full blue moon in the sign of Pisces, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you. Clear, concise, accurate messages. What life-changing energies are coming in to our pile number 3s during this full blue moon in Pisces? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 3s. What life-changing energies are coming in for our pile number 3s during this full blue moon in Pisces, Spirit? I'm going to take this card. Then we're going to get your tarot. What life-changing energies are coming into our pile number 3s during this full blue moon in the sign of Pisces, Spirit? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Clear, concise, accurate messages coming in for our pile number 3s during this full blue moon in Pisces. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, my dreamy dreamers, let's begin. Okay. So let's begin, my love. So you all chose the moon for your pile selection card. So what I'm getting is you all are cutting through illusions almost like once and for all, like solidly. I don't know why I'm getting like solidly, right? Of course, we're humans and we live on this 3-dimensional plane of existence, which is Earth. So we have the capacity to always ebb and flow in and out of illusory states. But I feel like you're cutting through a very particular illusion, a very particular fear. And it's almost like going to disseminate out of your consciousness and even your subconsciousness for good, right? With the moon here, I feel like you all are confronting fears and anxieties and illusions, and you're going to confront them in such a way that they just won't have much power over you anymore, okay? Some of you all might be Pisces, okay? Pisces moon, you're in your natal chart. You could be a Pisces moon, or you could be Pisces sun moon, or you could be a Cancer. But what I'm getting here is that you see this path heading over that mountain. That's where I feel like you're on your way towards, you know what I'm saying? Like you're traversing you're facing your fears, basically. Pile number 3s, okay? And in the most beautiful way. It's like you're confronting them, right? You're integrating them, right? That shadowy aspect of your personality. Now, again, here with the aquamarine crystal, there's like this watery, shadowy aspect of your personality that you all are confronting, as we can see this crawfish coming out of the water, whether this be a river or the ocean, it's coming out of the water, right? And whenever I think of like the water in regards to like spirituality, I think of our subconscious mind, right? So with this aquamarine, again, some of you all can have strong Pisces emphasis aspected in your natal chart, or you are just feeling these emotions where they're kind of like transmuting out of your system once and for all. And I don't mean that in the way like, oh, you're never going to have any heavy emotions again. No. What I'm saying is that you're confronting these heavy emotions and they won't have the power over you that they used to have, okay? So I hope that makes sense, pile number 3s. But let's get into your reading because I'm itching to get more info. So we have the Heavenly Body Astrology deck. So let's begin. We have Yang, yeah, proactivity, expression, doing, and forward movement. Yeah, you're moving forward in your life. Like even with this moon card, we see that winding road, traversing that mountain. That's what you're doing. Like you're facing your fears, whatever those are. And maybe your fears could have been like, you know, being seen. Maybe those fears could have been like too much attention. Maybe those fears could have been, you know, what will other people think of me? Or like, what if I can't accomplish something? But I feel like you know for sure, pile number 3s, that you can and that you will accomplish the things that you want to in this lifetime, okay? So with the Yang energy, we have Aries, Gemini, Leo, Libra, I think that's Libra, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. And we have the sun and the moon here, and we have this beautiful tree emanating from the earth and stars all around it. So I just feel like you're grounded in your approach with aiming for the moon, aiming for the firmaries, so to speak, right? But there's this groundedness coming out of you as well. So you're sticking to your plan. You're creating a plan and you're sticking to it. There's a lot of stick to itness here in this reading, pile number 3s, okay? So let's see. We have South Node, destined to release. Exactly. You're releasing your fears. You're traversing them. It's like, here's the thing. When we release certain things, it's not always to say that like they're like the impact that it had on us will never kind of like visit us again. But like in inviting it in, we are releasing the power that it has over us. I know that there's this, is it a Khalil Gibran quote? Khalil Gibran was like a ancient Sufi poet, and he talks about how like with the slight depressions or the minor like, you know, fears or even happiness and joys, invite them in, right? Like laugh in the face of adversity, because each emotion, each feeling is here. Each feeling or each emotion that's sent to us is sent to us as a guide from beyond, right? So I used to literally have that quote printed out and on a on a paper, and like it's somewhere in one of my books in my library. But long story short, I'm paraphrasing, but you guys could, you know, rewind that and go type into Google that quote if you're interested in seeing the whole thing. But it's by Khalil Gibran, and it's about like inviting the slight visitors like depression or fear or whatever, you know, in like laughing in the face of adversity, pretty much, right? So with the South Node destined to release, that's just the energy that I'm getting. Like you're releasing a lot of the power that these emotions had over you, because we're humans and we live on Earth. So they're definitely going to come up again, but they won't have the same amount of force that they used to have over you, right? So then our beautiful pile number 3s, our next card is Jupiter with growth, grow and expand. You're growing, you're expanding. I feel like you're loving who you're becoming finally, you know, once and for all. And I feel like Spirit is really here cheering you on the sidelines, because you have really kind of like become this person who you always knew you could be and who you always knew you were meant to be. And sometimes that takes facing our fears, right? With the Moon card. Sometimes that takes traversing through tremendous adversities in order to get the things that we desire in life, but to also appreciate them, right? To appreciate the things that we have gotten, because it took so much to get there, you know? So this one's a deep reading, pile number 3s, and I feel like you all are really going to be very proud of yourself towards this full blue moon in Pisces, okay? You're going to be very proud of yourself and very just thankful that you have gone through the things that you've gone through, because they've made you the person that you are today and beyond, right? So let's get some more cards here. We have Airmid with card number 1. And then let me move this shell. And then we have card 5 with the goddess Eos, okay? And look, the goddess Eos has the key, right? She has a key in her hands, and she knows that like she could do, have, and be whatever she wants. Like it's really up to her. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, it's up to her. And it's like, you know, and her deservingness is paramount in this depiction, right? Her airiness, her lightness, even with the oranges, the light oranges, the deep oranges, and the yellows, it's very, it's giving very prominent solar plexus chakra, sacral chakra, the movement of these energies, you know, the healthy restart of these energies, right? So let's get a little info with Eos and then Airmid. Let's start with Airmid, since she's the first goddess in the deck. So I honor nature's ability to heal. I love that. It says, the goddess of herbal healers and sacred herbs, Airmid is a Celtic goddess who is strongly connected to the tradition of herbalism. It is said that in grieving the loss of her brother, the tear she cried sprouted into a healing herb for every area of the body. So I'm not going to read the whole breakdown of the Airmid, but the journal prompt is, what herb do I want to know more about? So if you've been like really wanting to like maybe drink more teas more, maybe incorporate more herbs in your diet, think about what that has been. So for example, I have. So there's a shop that I work at in my neighborhood on the weekends, and I'll read tarot. And the owner has a whole apothecary, and it's really beautiful. And I've been like looking at certain herbs like maca powder. There is an herb called, oh gosh, it escapes me right now. Please. I forgot what the other herb is, but it's like, it smells really good. It smells like mapley and sweet, and it's really good for like your hair, and it's really good for like your skin. So like if you mixed it with another oil, it will, if you rub it on your body, it will be really good for your skin, and you could even use it as like a hair serum, right? So I forgot what it is, and if it comes to me, fennel, fennel. I think it's that fennel. Yeah. So it's maca powder and fennel. I've been really like captivated with, right? I think that's what it's called. It could be called something different. But long story short, that resonates with me. Like, oh shoot, maybe I should actually go in and grab some and start working with them, right? And with Eos, we have I am worthy of my desires. And it says, the Greek goddess of the dawn, Eos, is a bringer of light and new beginnings. Draped in robes of saffron with wings to carry her through the sky, Eos is said to have been responsible for opening the gates of heaven each morning to let the sun in. She is also the sister of Helios, the sun god, and Selene, the moon goddess. Very interesting. And then we have the moon and the sun in this Yang card. And it says, journal prompt, what do I deeply desire? So what is it that you deeply desire? Because I feel like for you pile number threes, it's coming true during this once in a full blue moon in Pisces, right? So I feel like, luck is on your side, destiny is on your side, the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. And it's because you have been, I feel like for a lot of you, you've already been down this winding road that the moon card would suggest. You've already faced your fears, you've already done the insurmountable, and now you're just here to collect. You're just here to collect your rewards. You see how Aramid is over here like just picking her lavender and collecting her herbs and her rewards. That's what I feel like is coming for you during this full moon in Pisces. Okay, so let's get more emphasis on your reading with the Celtic crossbred. Y'all, I am using the Celtic crossbred in our tarot journal, so go buy yours today on Amazon. All right, so in the you now heart of the matter position, look at that. We have the sun, and it's interesting because we have the moon as your selection card. So yeah, I feel like a lot of y'all are just seeing the light. A lot of y'all are collecting your blessings. Like, you're moving so forward in your life, pile number threes. It's beautiful. And I feel like I always get that NERD song, Run to the Sun. It's just beautiful whenever I see this card, especially with the two people in the card, just kind of like gallivanting in the blissfulness, right? Two people have transformed. Both of these people have butterfly wings on their back, right? And then on top of that, you have the Philosopher's Stone as the sun. Like, it's almost like y'all had the key to crack the code from the jump, So with this sun energy here, you're feeling more courageous, you're feeling more open, you're feeling more freedom, you're feeling more jubilant, right? Right now, you are experiencing your heaven on earth right now, okay? So in the crossing challenge energy, we have the Two of Swords with peace. I feel like a lot of y'all are just sticking to what makes you peaceful and meditative, right? So like, if meditating every day is what brings you peace and what brings you closer to that sun energy, that's what you're choosing to do. And I don't even feel like this is necessarily a challenge. I just feel like it's just what it is. The sun and the Two of Swords, you've decided to choose your peace over chaos, over anything that would disturb it, right? So in your conscious goal position, we have the Prince of Swords. So I feel like you do want to move fast on something. You do want to really confront something, and that could be your thoughts, right? In your conscious goal position with the Prince of Swords, I feel like you want to continue to keep momentum in your life, the momentum that you're having with like your progress, your professional progress, your relationship progress, whether it be family, romantic, friendship. Like, you want to keep going at the pace that you're going. You don't want to slow down anytime soon, is what I'm getting. So in the unknown influence position, we have the Queen of Swords, okay? So some of you all, I feel like you're very sharp right now. You're very on top of your game right now, and you are being who you are. You're no longer wearing a mask. You've taken it off. You are being very transparent in your words, thoughts, and deeds, okay? And I feel as if you are continuing to shine and be above it all. You see how this queen is like just above the clouds? She's sitting on top of it. You know, she's above it all. And with the butterfly surrounding the sword, is just giving, you know, very transformative energy and very authentic energy. You're very authentic in who you are right now. You're not really too concerned what other people think, right? And that's the traversing of the fears, right? So there's a lot of air energy already. So this full blue moon in the sign of Pisces could bring in a lot of thoughts, could bring in a lot of ideas, and it could bring in a lot of racing thoughts. So if you need to meditate, ground yourself as much as possible, pile number 3s. And not saying these thoughts will be bad or good or anything. They just could just be thoughts that are pouring in just because of the astrological energy. So if you want to calm those thoughts, meditate. You could pray. You could go in nature and ground, right? Like the nature goddess Ermid. Okay, so in your past influence position, we have the 8 of Wands with swiftness. Okay, so things are moving very quickly in your life, and I feel like in the past you may have gotten some really good news that you really want to act swiftly on. Okay, and I feel like you've conjured up that power. You see how this warrior, or this person here, they have like light beams and a spectrum of light emanating from the palm of their hands. And in the foreground, they're even like shooting these cool little feather spears, you know, towards whatever is happening. They're not, you know, they're moving with swiftness. They're moving with purpose, is what I'm getting. So in the past, you could have been just moving with purpose a lot, and it really helped you. So let's see. So in your approaching energy, we have gain with the 9 of Pentacles. So a lot of you are gaining blessings, gaining favor with the universe right now, with God, with source, with, you know, spirit. And you're going to be very happy. And I feel like it's going to bring in a lot of assistance that you've been asking for in the financial realm and in the material realm, okay? So in your inner resources and talents, we have the 5 of Swords. And what I'm getting here is you are not easily defeated in your inner resources or talents. You know, you might feel defeated at times. You know, people might want to defeat you or quote unquote bring you down or compete with you, right? But you're not taking the bait, pile number 3s. You're just not anymore. And that's that moon energy that you have conquered, right? That's that fear that you have conquered, is not taking the bait, not having to always be brought into a state of reactivity when it comes to people, circumstances. You know what I mean? You're just not easily defeated. If anything, you're going to be doing the defeating, okay? You're not taking the bait, and I love it. There's a lot of Swords energy, so there could be a lot on you all's mind right now, or you all could be finding just a lot of thoughts pouring forth out of you during this time. Because there's a lot of Swords energy. But let's see. In how others see you, we have the moon. People know that you're mysterious, pile number 3s. People know that you're giving, you know, divine feminine mystery, elusive energy, right? People know that. Again, a lot of people see you as the Piscean you are, or that Pisces effect, or whatever you call it, right? That moon goddess energy, you know. And I feel like people are intrigued by the mystery. People are intrigued by the allure that you possess. Okay, they love it. They're like, this is good. This is refreshing. This is, you know, it might not be different, but it's unique. It's uniquely yours. And people might see that you're kind of a little reserved right now, or you could be calm, is what I'm getting to, especially as she's sitting on this crescent moon. And then we have those two wolves, right, looking to her for advice. And then we have these big waves crashing on the shore. Yeah. So let's see what else, my loves. Okay, so in your hopes and your fears, we have the Five of Cups. You definitely don't want to be disappointed anymore, pile number 3s. And I don't think you are. With the Five of Cups, you definitely don't want to be disappointed anymore. And you hope to get the things that, you know, your heart is wanting, your heart is craving right now. But regardless of whatever happens, regardless of the outcome, you are loved, you are cherished, you are valued, and you have love. You know, those 2 cups still remain. You have community, you have resources, you have value, okay? You have connection. Okay, and in the outcome card, we have worry with the Five of Pentacles. Now, I don't think that you are going to be disappointed here. And I'm going to clarify this Five of Pentacles with the outcome position. But I feel that because of all of these thoughts, right? Because of all of this air energy, you could feel this sense of like, oh no, you know, why me? Why now? Why didn't this go through? Or why didn't this fall through? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, I don't know, I just don't feel like you're going to experience. Let's clarify this Five of Pentacles. I just really feel like there is a sense of worry here, but I think that you could be worried in vain. Like, you know, there could be this sense of worry, but it could be because of these thoughts. So let's clarify this Five of Pentacles for our pile number 3 spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for pile number 3s. Clarify this Five of Pentacles for our pile number 3 spirit. For this full moon. Okay, we have the Three of Swords with sorrow, and then another card I think came out. And we have the Eight of Cups with indolence. Okay, so we have the bottom of the deck, the Death and Rebirth card. So I feel like you could be worried about leaving something, leaving a situation, leaving your old self. But here's the thing. You know what's interesting? In the, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the approaching energy, we have the Nine of Pentacles. We have gain, right? So I feel like you're getting something that you want, but for some reason you're worried about it because you had to leave something else in order to obtain it, pile number 3s, okay? And what you're worried about is you are worried about maybe what it's going to take to actually facilitate your new life, your new state of being, right? Because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Phoenix. They're rising from the ashes. We have death and rebirth. We have leaving an old situation to get into a new one, to traverse, you know, into the unknown. And so I feel like whatever it is that you're worried about, maybe this healing, maybe you all could be worried about the unknown, just period, especially with the moon card, you know, worried about, okay, well, what now? Now that I have all this gain, now that I have all of what my heart's desires are, what do I do with it? What now? You know? What is this Eight of Cups, Spirit? Clarify this Eight of Cups for our pile number threes. Clarify this Eight of Cups for our pile number threes. We have the Seven of Cups with debauch. Huh. See, but it's exactly, you're leaving behind debauchery. You're leaving behind drowning. You're leaving behind failing. You're leaving behind illusions. That's what I was talking about. So you're leaving behind confusion. So why are you so worried? And you're entering into your justice. You're entering into that balance. Why is this Three of Swords here, Spirit? Clarify this Three of Swords for our pile number threes. Clarify this Three of Swords for our pile number threes. Ten of Wands, oppression. I feel like you're... okay, this isn't funny, but it's like, you know how like they say, oh, look, and then the Princess of Cups fell out. So interesting. So we'll talk about this later. It's almost like you might be a little worried about the hard work that it's going to entail after you have gotten the things that you've asked for. And we have oppression here. So it's just this lady is in the desert and she's working hard. It's like, are you dreading the hard work that you've kind of asked for? This is very interesting. Pile number threes. Look, but again, more balance, more completion, more like, you know, you're entering into this state, but it's like maybe, okay, maybe, you know, when we ask for something and then we get it, but then we don't expect all the work that is going to come after we've gotten this thing that we asked for. So like, let's say you're asking for more money and you get a raise in your job or, you know, the place that you work. You're going to have to do more stuff, right? So after like a month of doing that, you're like, dang, I am inundated with work. I'm drowning in work, so to speak. So it's almost like you feel like you're going to be drowning in work or something. But then with the Princess of Cups here, we have this lighthearted energy. We have this like energy of taking it easy, being able to take it easy a little bit, right? Of having a light heart, even with that Justice card at the bottom of the deck with the Ma'at symbolism of having a light heart throughout it all. You don't have to be worried or perplexed about how you're going to get all this work done, because you're going to do it. You're going to have support. So let's start ending your reading. And we have the Lots with the Chance card. I feel like you're taking a chance on something, right? You're kind of like proverbially rolling the dice on what it is that, you know, you're going after. But let's get more clarification on this Lots healing. On this Lots Chance card. So it says, an opportunity for you has been cast. Do you have the courage to take the chance you are being given? Exactly. This is like, okay, this is like this full moon, especially depending on how heavy Pisces is in y'all's chart, or how heavy, you know, how hard y'all been working towards something. This might just be like a little fright. You know how like we have adrenaline and our adrenaline starts pumping because we're like, it's like, okay, now is the time, sink or swim, do or die, right? This is what I'm getting. It says, yeah, do you have the courage to take the chance you are being given, or will you let it pass you by? Whatever happens, your life will change, but it's up to you. Which way will it go? You have been asking for just this exactly, for something different, for something exciting to happen. You know you will never be contented to rest on your laurels. If you really want to spice up your life, and you know you do, then it's time for adventure. Life happens for those who take a chance, but nothing happens for those who don't take risk. The Lots card says, go for it. Go for whatever is coming your way. And it might be jolting. It might be like, oh my gosh, this is like exciting, and it could bring you worry because you're like, oh my gosh, well, what if this goes wrong, or what if that happens? But just take the chance, traverse your fears, don't be afraid, right? You're confronting your fears, like we said earlier in the pile selection card. So here's the incantation. It says, lots are cast, the stones are laid, conclusions drawn, decisions made. Yet I know now where to place my will. Go I with chance, or remain I still. And it says, other divinatory meanings. The more you experience, the stronger and more confident you'll become. Take up an opportunity that allows you to work towards reaching your full potential. Don't be afraid to build on solid foundation when the chance to do so arises, be it a financial opportunity or someone's change of heart. Exactly. That's so trippy. Pile number 3s. And what I'm getting, it says someone's change of heart, but I'm getting financial, because in the approaching energy we have gain with the 9 of Pentacles. So I feel like maybe you're worried about a financial opportunity that you're going to take, because you see all the work that has to be put in, and you're dwelling on it, and you're dwelling about old defeats, old things that didn't go right. And so, you know what I'm saying? So don't worry about what didn't go right. Worry about what will go right. You know, what will happen once you succeed, right? Live in the end of the wish fulfilled. So yeah, this is really awesome here. Pile number 3s. I know you all's reading is a bit long, but I'm going to pull some charms for you, and then I'm going to put it on the shelf so I can show you all what's coming out. Clear, concise, accurate messages to conclude our pile number 3's reading. Spirit, clear, concise, accurate messages to conclude pile 3's reading for their full blue moon in the sign of Pisces. Okay, so we have these. Okay, we have Paris. I'm getting the Eiffel Tower. So maybe you all will be traveling to Paris soon. We have the elephant. Okay, abundance, wisdom, strength. We have the turtle. Okay, slow and steady wins the race. We have a butterfly. Exactly, more transformation, more transformative energies. We have this like Mother Mary with the baby. So I feel like the divine feminine presence is within you and you're very protected. Hold on, there's another side of this. I think this is like Jesus. So you're very protected here. There's like protection emblems. Okay. We have the Hamsa here. You're protected, you're guided. There's these hearts that are connected. There's love, infinite love, okay? There's a guardian angel here. And there is a, excuse me, there is a skeleton. So I feel like this is regarding you leaving the past behind. And then there is like a little child here. Hold on. I hope y'all can see that. That little child, the little girl with the basket. Yeah. Very interesting. Oh, wow. And then this Hamsa has a moon and a star. Wait, where is it? A moon and the star, which kind of resembles a sun on their hand. There's definitely this transformative energy coming into you. And you have a lot of love here. We have the hearts, we have love, we have infinite love. I feel like the love of God is surrounding you. The love of spirit is surrounding you. And it has something to do with Paris, something to do with this Eiffel Tower. Very interesting, pile number threes. Maybe a lot of Paris symbolism has been coming in for you. Okay. So let's sit your charms here. And then we're going to roll the astro dice and we're going to conclude your reading. Pile number threes, because this is a long reading, y'all. Okay, clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number threes to conclude their reading. Where are pile number threes growing the most during this full blue moon in Pisces? Second house, Sagittarius and Jupiter. Wow. So the second house is about like money, finances, ownership, right? And then we have Sagittarius. Maybe your second house is in the sign of Sagittarius. Okay. So this could be through export or import, travels, things like that. And then we have Jupiter again. So I feel like maybe your spiritual awareness is expanding. Your consciousness is expanding. And we have Jupiter here too. So that's a double sign, grow and expand. You're growing your finances in your second house. Okay. Very interesting, pile number, because you've just grown a lot. Pile number threes. This was very deep. I want to get one more. I know I'm like fixated on it. I want to get one more. And then we have, look, with the skeleton, death and rebirth. Okay. So you're becoming a brand new person with the skeleton and the butterfly, death and rebirth. Clarify the skeleton, spirit. Clarify the skeleton for our pile number threes. We have the cowrie shell. I feel like, okay, cowrie shells used to be used as a form of money, right? Look up cowrie shells. That's it. That's it. Pile number threes. We're done with your reading. So if this reading resonated, pile number threes, I know this was a wild one. If this reading resonate, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone else who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you are interested in a beautiful, one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The link to this journal will be in the description box down below. I was also using one of the spreads in this journal, the Celtic Cross spread. So they have really cool spreads, y'all. Go check it out. It's $22.22. Amazon will ship it straight to your house. And I love you all so much. And I love you, my dreamy dreamers. I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number fours. Welcome to your reading. So before we get started with your pile selection and your crystal, let's shuffle for your reading. Okay, for those of you all who would like to skip this part, your timestamp will be in the description box down below. So let's begin. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for blessing our pile number fours, for giving clear, concise, accurate messages for them during this full blue moon in the sign of Pisces. Life transforming messages coming in for our pile number fours during this full blue moon in Pisces. Thank you. Thank you. Clear, concise, accurate messages coming in for our pile number fours during this full blue moon in the sign of Pisces. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Clear, concise, accurate messages coming in for our pile number fours during this full blue moon in the sign of Pisces. Thank you. Clear, concise, accurate messages, Spirit, coming in for our pile number fours during this full blue moon in the sign of Pisces. Thank you. Okay. Clear, concise, accurate messages coming in for our pile number fours during this full blue moon in the sign of Pisces. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect, pile number fours. So let's get into your readings, my Dreamy dreamers. Okay, so pile number 4, you all have chosen the Chariot card as your pile selection card, and what I'm getting is you're forging ahead. I feel a victory, a strong win coming in for you, and balance as well, especially balance within you using your willpower to attain the desires of your heart, right? Especially with the Chariot card here. The Chariot represents a charioteer who is leaving the nest, who is leaving, their homestead, right? And is kind of going out into the world, venturing into the world kind of fresh, and the Sphinx here kind of clarify, steering in a clear direction, integrating the light and the darkness, so to speak, right? Not letting one or the other take too much hold of them, right? Either which way. So I feel like, you are encouraged, and this is like a symbol of your, like, almost like you're breaking out, you're coming out, right, of the things that you want in life, right? And the Chariot is a card of victory, so you're claiming victory here through the merits of your own will, of your own external will. Okay, so let's get more into your reading. We have your Aventurine here, and I feel like this is abundance. This is coming for your abundance. This is claiming victory for the abundance that your heart so immensely it's seeking, right? Here. All right, pile number 4. So let's delve straight into your reading, okay? Here we go. Okay, perfect. So we have Yin. I love this, with intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. I love this for you, pile number 4s. We have eighth house. Oh my goodness. With transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacies, right? And then we have the Sun. I love this, with self-expression and embodied truth. Okay, so what I'm getting is you are leaving old things behind. You are leaving not only your old self, but your old way of life. Hence this charioteer leaving the homestead, leaving the past behind. You could also be moving, pile number 4s. Okay, I'm getting that. You're leaving one home, going into the next. And this might not happen overnight, but this is the period in which that transformation starts, right? So with intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity, we have Taurus, we have Cancer, okay, and the Chariot is Cancerian energy. We have Scorpio and Virgo, we have Capricorn, and we have Pisces energy. And with the 8th house, transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacies, it's interesting. So I don't know, some of you all may have came from pile number 3s, but I feel like this is the conclusion of pile number 3s. Like, this is like the deeper delve into what they were going through. But long story short, we have this skeleton bird here. You're leaving behind a skeleton of yourself, like that proverbial past of your old life, emanating into the new. So this looks very beautiful and very promising, pile number 4s. And with the Sun here, you're fully coming in as yourself, who you are. You're fully embracing the totalities and the spectrum of who you are. You're not just a shell of a person anymore. You are embodied truth. You are in self-expression incarnate, right? So let's continue on with the reading. We have card number 30 with Kava Kava. And we have card 22 with rhodochrosite. Okay, so this is about the heart chakra. You all could be seeing the number 222 a lot, or 22 a lot, right? But this is placing emphasis on the heart chakra here. We're going to read a little bit more into this. So let's see. Let's get some information for card number 30 and card number 22. So with Kava Kava here, we have I am grounded. Yeah, that grounding energy is coming out again. Oceans away, there lies a plant whose history is rooted deep in the sacred rituals of indigenous island cultures. Kava Kava, with its wide-brimmed leaves, has been used in ceremonies and embodies a spiritual practice of grounding. So during this full moon energy, you could be doing like a grounding ceremony. You could be doing like, you know, grounding yourself a lot, which will be ideal, especially for this full blue moon in Pisces, because you're able to withstand the emotional intensity that could come up, right? And it says, how can I make grounding a priority in my practice? So do you all meditate? Are you all interested in meditation? Do you all earth? You know, do you all go for daily walks? Those are all opportunities to help you ground. And with card number 22, Rhodochrosite, I welcome opportunities that lead to my heart's desires. Exactly. It says Rhodochrosite can be found in variations of pink and brown with streaks of white that give this stone a unique appearance. Its connection to the heart chakra makes it a great companion to help open heart and welcome positivity in your life. And it says, with the journal prompt, if I let it, where could my heart lead me? Okay. So I feel like you're going for the desires and the things of your heart right now, pile number 4s, and they're leading you to victory and success. Okay. So let's get into your tarot reading. So in the you now heart of the matter position, we have the Ace of Cups. This is beautiful. This is a lot of love. This is a lot of pouring into yourself. This is a lot of, you know, abundance, cup runneth over type of energy, right? And not only does your cup runneth over, but I feel like you're sharing a lot of that overflow with the people in your life, with the people you love, right? You have been growing, developing, changing, rearranging, right? And you're feeling fully embodied, right? Self-expression, embodied truth right now, okay? Some of you all could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, right? Water energy, and you're feeling the intensity of those beautiful emotions. So in the crossing energy and the challenge, we have the King of Wands, okay? So, you know, I'm getting like, you're feeling very passionate right now, pile number 4s, no doubt about that. We're getting fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. You are wanting to take the bull by the proverbial horns. And some of you all could be getting this unicorn energy here, right? The black unicorn energy, the magic that's happening. You're feeling the magic happening, emanating through your soul, pile number 4s. Let me read out of this Sun and Moon guidebook. I need to read this King of Wands because they're literally on a black unicorn. Like, what? Okay, let's see. King of Wands, King of Wands. Here we go. The fire of fire, charge and vitality, strong will, belief in own power, a born leader, spiritual growth and development. The unicorn signifies vision and inspiration. The torch burns away all obstacles. Boom. That's not even a challenge. This is just your crossing energy. How magnanimous you feel. How freaking, how intensely the desires of your heart are burning to the point where they're fueling you. Like, you could be running on fumes and you're running on the intention and the desires of your heart. Pile number 4s. This is deep. This is beautiful. So in the conscious goal position, we have the Tower. Yeah, you're like, change it. I want all the smoke. I want all the awakening. I want all the epiphanies. You know, I want change, and massive change, but under grace and perfect ways, right? So with that lightning bolt, that would signify your power. With that fire emanating out of this tower, that would signify the desires coming out actually in full speed, right? And then with the Eye of Horus, that would signify your intuition, that awakening moment, that aha moment. So something is coming in, something beautiful is coming in during this full blue moon in Pisces. So be prepared for it. Be prepared for massive change, massive growth under grace and perfect ways. Okay. And when I say under grace and perfect ways, we're not doing, you know, we're not calling in change by any means necessary. Because when we call in change by any means necessary, that means like something startling could happen, and we don't want to do that. So we're going to say under grace and imperfect ways. So everything can organically happen, you know, how it needs to come in, right? But let's get into it. So in the unknown influence position, we have the King of Swords. So we have rapid movement, we have rapid clarity, we have immense strategy moving forward. And I always say how the King of Swords is so interesting in this deck. It emanates like the Knight of Swords because it's like a charging knight, you know, the fastest moving knight in the deck. This is the king. And I feel like you're moving with purpose, and because you're moving with purpose, you're moving with speed, right? So this could have been a more mature air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Geminis, that is coming into your life right now too. So let's see. So in the past influence position, we have the Prince of Swords. This came out during the September reading, y'all. So this could be happening in September. Y'all's reading could be coming out in y'all's reading could be like making manifest in the month of September, because the King of Swords and the Prince of Swords came out during someone else's pile in September. So if you all want to go back and watch that reading, I would suggest that. So with the King of Swords and the Prince of Swords, like charging, rapid movement, like make haste while the sun is still up. Like you're not leaving it up to chance. You're creating the chance. You're creating the opportunities here, right? Just be conscientious not to step on anyone's toes, because this charioteer, and look, you know, you see how funny this is? The charioteer is the Prince of Swords in this deck. It's interesting, right? And then the King of Swords is like the traditional Rider-Waite's Knight of Swords. So forward movement, right? Taking charge, charging straight at a situation, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was in the past influence. You were moving full steam ahead. Now, in the approaching energy, we have the Fool, brand new beginning, pile number 4's brand new beginning. You're safe, you're protected, you're guided, and this swirl of transformation is happening in your life, okay? The sun is beaming. You're not really afraid of where you're growing. You're not afraid of the crocodiles, proverbial crocodiles in the water. The tiger is an eminence of protection, divine protection, and, you know, loyalty, having your back. Let's see. Let's read this full energy. I just love her descriptions in here. It says, linked with Uranus, which is tower energy as well, associated with principles of courage, ecstasy without fear, acting impulsively, encourages us to take risks to develop our female and male sides to reach wholeness. The tiger is the oriental symbol for fear. This card depicts Caduceus, the staff of Mercury of Hermes, and the Egyptian wand of vision. It represents intuition, health, well-being, and healing. The butterfly in the spiral symbolizes transformational process, from caterpillar to butterfly, the self-growth and evolves. The crocodile denotes creativity, creative vision, and strength. The sun and sea unite. Fire, energy, vision, and water, feelings. The Hebrew character Aleph, is symbol of the ox and represents wholeness. Beautiful. So yeah, there's this new person. This is what I'm talking about with the 8th house. Some of you all might have come from a different pile, okay? You are completely transformed. You're leaving the shell of your past behind. The past almost like doesn't exist anymore in the scope of your future pile number. Pile number 4s. It's complete transformation happening here, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in the inner resources and talents positions, we have the 2 of Swords, peace. Peace, be still, right? You know how to meditate. You know how to ground yourself. You know how to find your peace and your balance, and you're doing that. And I feel like you are making clear decisions, and you're making head over heart decisions, but you're protecting your heart alongside the decisions that you're making. So how others see you right now is the 4 of Wands. People see you as whole, complete, abundant, stable, right? People see that you have help. People see that you are loved. People see that you are merging, maybe with someone else as well. You're complete. You're whole and complete. You're congruent. Okay, your hopes and your fears. We have the 9 of Wands with strength. So I feel like your hopes is to keep healthy boundaries at at play here, right? Your fears is to not create so many boundaries that you kind of like alienate the people that you love, right? Because I always say, and I heard this from somewhere, we create boundaries so we can keep the people that we love in our lives. Because if we didn't have boundaries, we could just be like, okay, well, you know, hey, I just don't want you in my life, so that's that. But we create boundaries and establish boundaries to keep the ones that's closest to us near and dear to us, right? So that's what I'm getting here for you, pile number 4 is you hope to create boundaries, you hope to keep going and to keep pressing forward, and not even to hope, you're literally actively doing this, but you don't want to get hurt, you don't want to, you know, almost like risk it all, just, yeah, you just hope to remain steadfast and have that inner strength and determination with you, okay? So I'm going to put this card here. It looks a little odd, but I'll put it up like that. So our last card for the outcome, we have the 9 of Swords with cruelty. So I feel like you could just be worried about something, a little anxious, but I just feel like it's just because of all these swords energy. This full moon, this full super moon can just be bringing out a lot of incessant thoughts outside of you, but it's not just because your thoughts are just thoughts, right? As long as those thoughts don't come into a feeling state, then you're okay. Don't allow them to transform into your feelings. Shift your consciousness, shift your thoughts, right, into what it is that you want to feel. So if you're thinking incessant thoughts and they're not the best thoughts, right? They're nagging thoughts, they feel a little anxious. How can you shift them? By getting grounded, right? So meditate, contemplate, spend time alone, right? Do whatever is going to make you feel nurtured and whole during this full moon, because with the 9 of Swords, it's taking on other people's burdens as well, right? It's taking on the anxieties of the world. But let's read a little bit of this 9 of Swords energy, because I want to give y'all some peace of mind for this full moon, for this super full moon. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. So this is, it says 9 of Swords, cruelty, Mars in Gemini. Some of y'all's Mars could be in Gemini. It says mental anguish and despair, problems that cause pain, dealing with negative reactions, being too critical and too hard on yourself. That's what I'm getting. Don't be so critical and hard on yourself, and let go of negative thinking. Exactly. The outcome could be that you are ceasing being so critical on yourself and you're transmuting, you're letting go of negative thinking, okay? We're doing that one because you know, we're transmute the negative into a positive, right? Shift the way you think about something, shift the way you think about your concerns or your problems, right? Because everything happens for a reason, and it happens for the highest good of us all. So let's reveal your Ancients of the Divination of the Ancients card. Okay, yeah. So we have tea leaves with foresight. You have foresight. You have the vision, pile number 4s, and you know things are going to be okay. You know your dreams and your goals and your visions are coming to you. You know this is a brand new beginning, and sometimes it is scary. Like, change is jolting in and of itself, but this is a beautiful brand new beginning for you in your life, and you have nothing to fear but fear itself. So let's read a little bit from the Ancients of the Divination of the Ancients guidebook about this tea leaves. Okay. So it says the tea leaves card brings you reminders of the old ways of soothsayers who, in a time imbued with magic and mystery, could capture a glimpse of the future in shapes that formed in one's cup. 'Tis the gypsy way. Now it is time for you to open your eyes and heart and explore your ancient bloodlines. Whether or not you have Romani blood, acknowledge the sacred work of your ancestors who will assist you from the spirit realm. Using foresight and inner knowing, you will be able to read clearly the messages and shapes of what's to come. Okay, so it says other divinatory meanings, time to heal any unresolved issues in your relationships, investigate your bloodline. You have inherited your psychic gifts from an ancestor. Remember magical tales of yesteryear from your childhood. Always look for the bigger picture. Step into your future with open eyes. Relax and have a cup of, exactly, relax. If you are being inundated and bombarded with incessant thinking, they're probably not your own thoughts. A lot of you all are psychic. A lot of you all have psychic capabilities. And yeah. And so you're taking on a lot of energies right now, especially during this full moon in Pisces, okay? So not only are your dreams coming to fruition, but you are feeling the weight, the world's dreams and the world's worries and the world's concerns. So always be grounded in that pile number 4s, okay? So let's conclude your reading with some charms and astro dice. So clear, concise, accurate messages to conclude our pile number 4s reading, spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for them during this full blue moon in the sign of Pisces. Okay. Beautiful. So we have a lot of sea emblems, I could already tell. We have the starfish, we have the shell. Maybe you guys should go towards the beach during this full moon and kind of like dip yourselves in water. We even have the sea turtle, okay? We have, y'all are taking off. Look at that rocket ship. Y'all are taking off. Sky is not the limit. Look, we have so many sea charms. We have this octopus. I feel like you're gonna have your hands in many, many things right now. Come on, you cannot make this up. Hold on, y'all. Look at this. We literally have this unicorn. Y'all see it? And then we have this unicorn. Y'all, magic is real, y'all. Magic is real. If magic ain't real, then why is it real? So we have, how cute. We have this little moon and this angel baby hugging the moon. I love that. We have this, I think this is a unicorn as well. Another unicorn here. Come on, magic. Come on. Just beautiful. We have this elephant too. Trust in your intuition. Trust in your wisdom. Some of you all might be living by the sea or might be living closer to the sea or something like that. We have 2 elephants here too. And then we have this Hamsa with protection. You're very protected now. So there's no need to worry. Continue to ground yourself. A lot of you all could be water signs, or I feel like a lot of piles were getting these different sea emblems because of the Pisces energy, because of how watery it is. Okay, so being by the water could really help a lot of you during this full blue moon. Pile number 4s, okay? So let's leave your charms here and let's roll some astro dice to conclude your reading. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for blessing our pile number 4s. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Where are our pile number 4s growing the most during this full moon in Pisces, this full blue moon in Pisces? Where are our pile number 4s growing the most? So we have Aries, 6th house, and what is this? Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Aries, 6th house. Is that? That's not Jupiter. Is it? No. Aries, 6th house in, what is that? Is it Saturn? This could be Saturn. Is that Saturn, y'all? I think it is. Yeah, I think that's Saturn, pile number. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I think that's Saturn. Okay, so we have Aries, Saturn in the sixth house. So I feel like the sixth house, you all are growing in regards to, what is the sixth house? Your routine, right? Sixth house is routine and hard work. It's like Virgo energy, right? And with that Aries energy, some of y'all sixth house could be in Aries, right? But I feel like you're learning, you have grown through hard work and determination. And yeah, hard work, resilience, determination, lessons, you know, kind of like Saturn-esque lessons here. So yeah, sixth house is like, it could also be like, yeah, routine, right? Sorry, y'all. It's kind of early on my end. For some reason, this has to be like sixth house energy because I want to be so on point with everything. Yeah, sixth house is routine. And then we have Saturn. So y'all are learning to persevere through your routine, through hard work, through dedication, and to remain focused and moving forward. Okay. So, and some of you all could be Aries, or, you know, you just have that vigor and determination inside of you to be propelled forward. Okay. So with that being said, pile number 4, that is all the time that I have for you, my dreamy dreamers. I love y'all so much. If you like this reading, if it resonated, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you are interested in a beautiful one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The link to this journal will be in the description box down below. It's $22.22 on Amazon, and Amazon will ship it straight to you. I love you all so much, my dreamy dreamers, and I'll see you in your next reading.